When you get into Spark delivery, you need to understand you are working for somebody. You're working for the customer, you're helping out the Walmart. You're not just running your own business per se and you just do whatever you want and run your car how you want and trash it out, smoke it out, whatever. Understand your car needs to be clean. Your car needs to be ready for work. Your car needs to be organized to where you can actually get people's groceries loaded and be comfortable when you're in there. And some of the things the terms of service goes over are things like you can't have pets in the vehicle. Dogs or cats or whatever else people carry around in their cars. Dog hair shouldn't be all over the vehicle causing issues, getting in people's groceries. I mean, it's kind of gross to think about. You get somebody's groceries to them and there's dog hair floating around your car and it gets in their sacks. I mean, I wouldn't appreciate that. Most people wouldn't. So that's a common sense item. Don't have your dog in there. And, if you do have a dog, that's fine, but clean your car before you go pick up the groceries and take care of customers' items. Another thing would be keep your car clean. If you're not keeping things clean, and your car is piled with old food, McDonald's bags, pop cans, boxes, other things that you just carry around because you're a little bit of a hoarder, the rules state that the loaders do not and will not load your car when your car is in disarray and in bad condition. There have been times where staff has come to me and said, you got this order because somebody else had such a disgusting car that we weren't going to load their car. They had to turn the person away. So if you're a driver, you're new to this, and you have a gross car, you need to understand they can turn you away and not let you load orders. The next thing would be having kids in the car. Honestly, I used to have my 6-year-old son come along and help me. I would let him help me with the orders just to learn a few things and have some fun with him. But they, about a year ago, told me I couldn't have kids anymore in the car. And I'm believing that this is across the board for all Spark drivers. You're single parents with kids, and this is the way you make money. But don't be surprised if you go into a Walmart and you can't pick up your order, especially if it's a 3 customer order and you got a child in the back. They aren't going to load the groceries next to a child because it becomes a conflict where the child could get into the groceries, could cause harm, could damage the goods, things like that. They aren't going to treat that well. Sometimes they're pretty kind about it, depending on the staff member, but sometimes they're going to literally tell you, I can't load this in your vehicle. So don't be surprised about that either. Just simple things like that help the delivery service go so much more smooth, quicker loading, or getting things handled the way they're supposed to be handled. And drivers need to know you are working for the customer. You are working, in a sense, for the Walmart to make sure they get their goods taken to the customer through your vehicle, through your service. If we're smoking cigarettes or marijuana in our car and it's just reeking out our car and people's groceries are in there, sometimes you load people's clothing. Sometimes I've shopped for clothing. That would be not good to be doing that and then you get somebody's item to their house and it reeks like cigarette smoke. I think you would find yourself potentially deactivated. And this here goes without saying, don't drink alcohol while doing Spark delivery. I actually know of someone who was drunk, was picking up orders, was turned in by the customer, and he got kicked off the Spark app. So if you think you're going to go have a 6-pack and you're going to go do some delivery because it's going to be laid back and fun, don't do it. Stay at home, enjoy your drinks, but don't get out on the road doing Spark delivery. And that just is for so many other reasons than just becoming deactivated on Spark, obviously. So don't do that. These are common sense things. I think everyone would agree. This is something that we don't need to be doing. And this is a way to make the experience better for you, for the customer, for everybody involved. You all get out there, have some fun, make some money. Take care.